Hello everyone, Miss Carrie here. Today I'm going to show you how to stretch your 6x8 pattern papers into a full-size 12x12 scrapbook page. I'm going to be working with a few items from the June Hip Kit collection. I'm going to be using some of the solid cardstock. This always matches beautifully with the pattern papers. This is a smooth white core cardstock. The front has the look of fabric, and on the back there will be a pattern that matches the kit components. I'm also going to be bringing in some 6x8 papers from the Pocket Life kit. In this collection, there are some printed images that can be fussy cut. There are also dies that will help you cut out the tags and labels. For those of you who are pocket scrapbookers or card makers, you can use the 3x4, 4x6, or full-size pattern sheets to create your projects. I'm going to show you how you can also use these on a full-size scrapbook page. I am going to bring in the June color kit and show you how you can add some pops of color with Lindy's Magicals. As I create today's project, I'll bring in a few additional supplies. As always, I encourage you to use what you have in your collection, but if you would like a list of the items I'm using, one has been provided for you in the description below, along with my discount code to the Hip Kit shop. Let's go ahead and get started with the project. I started by trimming the 6x8 pattern papers into 1 3/4 inch squares, and I've arranged them on the right side of the page in a fun little grid. You'll notice that I repeated patterns like teal florals, pinks, and a soft blue grid to create some visual rhythm. The photo is backed in a deep blue pattern. It really makes the photo pop against the lighter background and highlights the sweet memory of our daughter and her nephew enjoying strawberries at a picnic. Before I adhere everything down, I want to add a splash of mixed media just to stretch my creativity a bit. I've added a small amount of umbrella drink pink, and I'm mixing it with some water. And then I'm just going to use a small paintbrush to spatter this onto my page. As this dries, I'm going to grab a chipboard title from the June kit. This has the cutest little resist polka dots. I'm going to paint over the chipboard with the same pink Magicals. I'm going to let the pigment sit for a minute or two on top of the chipboard. And then I'm going to dab the excess with a paper towel to reveal those tiny dots. I have adhered all the squares in place and added some stitching for details. I stitched all of the squares with a grid stitching to add some texture. To stay on theme, I'm going to create some strawberry embellishments using the Berries and Blooms metal die and this soft watercolor paper from the 6x8 paper pack. I'm going to place the strawberry dies over this pink area here, and I'm going to overlap the yellow slightly to give it the look of a real strawberry. For the leaves, I'm using a green-blue color. I'm also going to cut out the stems and some flowers. To bring focus to my photo, I have backed my page with some blueberry whip and mint cardstock. This really draws your eye to the focal point of the page. My title is going to sit on the left side. This is going to form a visual triangle with the pink squares over here. From the 6x8 pocket pages, I cut out this little sun, and I have cut out a tag. At this point, I'm still debating on which title I want to use, so I'm going to go ahead and add my embellishments to the page, and then I'll make my final decision. I want to make sure that everything on this page is placed intentionally to build visual triangles around that photo, with the title on the left, embellishments near the photo, and a small little cluster at the top. I'm going to add the phrase refreshingly good near the photo, and I'm going to tuck some strawberries underneath it. Once I decided where everything was going to go, I brought in a half circle to soften the space and some small florals. I also added a tiny yellow puffy heart to finish the cluster. I forgot to mention that I also added the phrase, "Hey, sweetie," at the top of the photo. After playing around with the title, I decided to go with "Hello, Summer Days." This matches the phrase that I added on the right side of the photo. I layered the phrase over a pink tag and yellow sun, and I'm nestling it on top of the chipboard word days. I often repeat shapes and colors in each of my embellishment clusters. I am adding an arched puffy sticker here above the title. And for a playful twist, I'm going to replace the O in hello with a strawberry sticker. Right now, there is quite a bit of white space below the title. I do enjoy adding white space to my page, but this space has been left blank intentionally for journaling. The layout is going into my daughter's album, and she loves to write her own memories on each page. Here is the final layout. I added a few last-minute touches, butterflies, a twine bow, and some more stitch details. I hope today's tutorial showed you how simple and fun it can be to use 6x8 papers on a larger layout. Let me know in the comments what summer stories you're planning to scrap next. If you're looking for more inspiration, don't forget to join the Hip Kit Club Facebook group. It's full of amazing artists, challenges, and creative energy to spark your next idea. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what you create.